So she's gonna string you along and she's gonna play games because she doesn't find you sexually attractive and she's not attracted to you. And this isn't the case for all women, but it's the case for many of them, especially nowadays where attention is cheap. And this is probably one of the main things about this dynamic of men getting strung along because the woman doesn't find them attractive. And that's pretty much the main factor is that attention is very cheap. It it takes nothing. It's very accessible. As a matter of fact, you don't even have to a lot of women don't even have to step outside for it. It's at a touch of a button. Literally, it's never been easier. But I'm gonna get into it. This is Tarek Talks, and I do present you with a midnight podcast. So let's get into this subject because a lot of you guys are getting strung along and played like a fiddle from these chicks. They don't find you sexually attractive and they don't click with you personally, but some of them, notice I said some, not all, but a good majority because nowadays it's encouraged. This type of behavior is encouraged. It's cute. It's found to be, cute. It's found to be, I guess, empowering, or you hear it in all of these rap songs and these thought anthems and all of these things about, oh, I'ma string him along and I'ma just make him give me head and he can go. And these are females saying that. Or I'ma string him along or I'ma cut him off whenever I want to, things of that effect. I don't know the exact lyrics because every time I hear these thought raps, I kind of just zone out, and I'm just like, oh, here goes another Glorilla or here goes another Cardi B. There's like 50 of them now. And along with pop songs too. You got the Ariana Grandes and the Taylor Swifts and all of those. They're just talking about how they string dudes along and, oh yeah, I'll talk to him whenever I want to, and something of that tune. So this type of behavior, it's funny. It's encouraged. Chicks get a rise off of it. They get a rush off of it. And unfortunately, yes, this is the modern consensus. And see, like I always say, it's not all young ladies because there are respectable young ladies that don't need that validation, that don't need to do this type of behavior. Because let me tell you something, a chick that is respectable, one that has some sort of value to her, a high value woman, we don't hear anything about high value women. We just hear about high value men, this and that, which is cool. But a thing with high value women is that they don't need the attention from a billion different dudes. Now, of course, women are creatures of vanity. I think we all are as humans. We all are. Who doesn't like getting a compliment? Who doesn't like being fawned over? But it's especially with women too. That's why they get all pretty. That's why they get all dolled up, because they want that sort of admiration for their beauty. They need men to admire them for their beauty. So that's normal. That's normal for a young lady to, want a compliment here and there from a guy, right? But it's another thing when it's done in a low value way, meaning a chick goes out of her way to string dudes along that she's not even interested in, and she knows that these guys are romantically interested in her, but yet she will, do all of these things to make it seem like she's interested, but she's really not. All together attention from these random men. And if you think about it, it's extremely low value because these men are random. Like, why do you want random guys to admire you? Like, are you deprived that much of attention that you need that? And they'll do it in various ways. Like I said, the main way is, hey, look, we have technology now. It's no secret. It's well known that all of these apps provide very quick, very easy, very cheap forms of validation and attention. And these chicks will even do things on camera with apps like Fans Only and those type of things. And you guys might be thinking, yeah, it's for money. And yes, it is for money. Don't get it twisted. They do get paid off of that. And don't think that these chicks are millionaires off of that. That's not very common. A lot of these chicks be getting paid pennies for their videos and all that good stuff like that. It's only a certain few that's really banking off of it like that, right? Because it is a business. You know what I'm saying? It is whatever. No matter how you feel about it, it is technically a business, and businesses take effort, even if it is just showing your left bitty online. Even if it is showing your tig-old bitties online, it is a business, right? But it's not only for money. It is also for attention. A lot of these chicks get a rise off this attention. They get a kick off of the attention that they get. It's like a drug. It's literally like a drug to them. They love that attention. They need that attention, and they get it. Plus, they get paid for it. So it's like a 2-for-1 type of deal. They love that attention that they get from these guys, these simps, whatever you want to call it, online. And this is the main thing that turns them on for real. Because attention, really, a lot of times, attention, it turns women on more than actual sex. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, they crave it more. I'm not gonna say turn on, but they crave it more. Sometimes they would rather have attention from a guy than to have intercourse with him. You dig what I'm saying? They would rather have attention from a guy than to have intercourse with this guy. That's how much they need that validation. And like I said, it gets even worse. The more depraved the content is, the material is, the more low value the chick is. Like I said, Fans Only, a crap ton of twerk videos, her showing her body parts online and stuff. That's real low value. But they're going to string men along and they're going to get attention like that. So that attention is something crucial. It's something serious. And with these guys that they find sexually unattractive, this is what they're going to get from you. And what they'll do is, especially like I said, a lot of them are low value. And even though I say low value, I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat anything. A lot of these chicks have this type of mindset, have this city girl, hot girl type of mindset. So a lot of them are pretty low value, right? They will flirt, they will fake flirt with you. They'll laugh and even, say things like, oh, you will be a good guy, or yeah, maybe we can meet up one day, or hey, yeah, I'm not available right now, but maybe later. When they start saying things like maybe later, what they're doing is they're giving you this like false hope. They're giving you like this false impression that they intend on getting with you at some point, but they really have no intention on getting with you. They really have zero intention. So what they're doing is they're baiting you in. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not just going to sit here and blame them. If the guy allows this to happen, that's really his fault too. It's really on him, especially with all this content that's being released. that's basically telling guys what it is and how it's done with these chicks, their little tactics. It's really on them if they fall for it. But they'll fake smile and hell, they'll even let the dude take them out. They'll dress provocatively. They'll be super smiley. And then after the guy pays and all that, at the end of the date, she knows the guy wants to be romantic. She knows the guy wants to be romantically intimate. But what she'll do is she'll be like, oh no, I'm going home. I'm not like that. And it's too soon. And you guys been maybe knowing each other for months. And it's cool if she was actually truthful about it's too soon. It'll be cool if she was actually truthful about that. But just a couple weeks ago, she met a guy she was really attracted to, and he didn't have to do half of that stuff. Matter of fact, she's probably hitting him up a little later. And I've seen this happen before where, a chick I was dealing with on just friends with benefits level, she would actually tell me, yeah, I had a date with a guy. Even sometimes earlier in the day, she was like, yeah, I had a date with a guy, and yeah, he gave me flowers and stuff, and here she is at my spot. And all I did was give her a glass of tequila or something like that. So, you guys got to be cognizant of when a chick is playing you, because it happens way too often, because it's way too easy. It's way too accessible. There's a lot of thirsty guys out here. A lot of guys aren't getting play like that. Let's just be honest. Most men are not getting play like that. So it's not too hard for a chick to sell a guy a dream. It's not too hard for a chick to be like, oh yeah, let's take it slow. And we got to get to know each other first. And we have to build something. And yeah, we have to do this. And oh, I don't just do that. And you have to take me out to this place. And she'll even tell you where she wants you to take her and stuff like that. It'll be an expensive restaurant. She'll give you all of these guidelines and shit. So there's no shortage of guys that really don't get no play like that. So they'll be more than fucking happy to take her up on her offers, because they just want to be in the presence of a woman. But you got to know when you getting played. And a lot of guys get played and they're thinking they're going somewhere, but they're really getting strung along, and she playing them. So, you guys just have to be careful of that. Hope y'all enjoyed this podcast. Peace.